welcome to another video, a Spooktober special. Yeah, it's Spooktober, so I have to play something spoopy, I guess. Try to actively play anything, not like I play anything, or, you know, upload actively at all, but it's Spooktober, so I had Amnesia Collection for PS Plus, so I figured I'd play the Amnesia Collection. Specifically the Dark Descent and see how far we go. Today, let's just begin. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Place and you're extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies. Counter instead, use your wits. Hide, even run if necessary. Interplay between light and dark is very important game, and because it is vital to set up gamma correctly, use the slider below. To do so, adjust it until the square to right is barely visible. Also, ensure you play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. Actually, fuck yeah, Max Gamer. No. But I don't think minimum gamma will work well either. Oh no, you see 0 at minimum gamma. This, it's barely visible. But this, I can see it in this, I can see it in this, I can see it this, I can see it a little more, here I can see it even more, and here I can pretty clearly see it. But if it's barely visible, let's go with 75. Enjoy. Start new game. Options. Graphics input. Freeze effect subtitles. Subtitles. Commentary? No. God, the size of this. Oh my. The way the game was designed to be played. Enemies will spot you. Yeah, okay, it's time to be played. You know, it's time to be played because it's a horror game. And yeah. Today, but I'm in the basement, so it's not that bright. So it should be fine.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh boy. Of course, Amnesia. You take your memories fast. That makes sense. Oh, for... 5 minutes into the video, the game hasn't even started. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I can move around. Oh, God. Road controls. Lantern. Crouch. Jump. Journal. Lean. Interact. Menu. Inventory. Run. Throw. Rotate. Movement. Unlock. So... Oh boy. Inner boxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in inventory. 1. Okay. Don't have a lot of that seems like. And I'm out of tinderboxes. That was a dumb idea. Just throw that. Wow. God, it's dark. Oh, yeah, the surround sound. Oh, God. Oh, stay in the dark tone. Is it dark? There's nothing around. Oh boy. Everyone's screaming at me, though it's dumb to move. I saw a body. Yeah. Probably not the best idea. A tinderbox. Seems like the main way to go, so if there's a difference between sprinting and walking, because yeah, L2 is running is ridiculously slow, but there is definitely a difference between running and walking, and there's not as well. Okay, walking, running. The fact that in my inventory there's an icon for my heart is probably my heart rate, I'm guessing, right? Yes? Oh, health. Oh, it's health. Crystal clear. Sanity. Right, here's a thing. Urinal, oil, and yeah. You know this game is gonna be nice and humble, cute and fun when... Oh no, there's someone else there. well. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh god. This is not nice. Oh god. How's the sound looking? Crystal clear still. Jesus Christ. This is the beginning of a game and it's already freaky. It's not creepy. It's scary yet, but... more areas to explore. Oh. Nothing I can interact with. I can go that way. Freedom Brookings. Let's check the rooms first. These seems to be side things I can get about. Okay, there's nothing I can interact with. Canvases? Someone lived here. Someone to do a painting, perhaps, then. Who knows? There's a couple of nice paintings around. Oh no. Oh, what is this? Huh? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna... Okay, sustain the light. Oh, where's... Could have been a dead thing in there, but... Oh, the light is gone, and I do not want to go in there when it's pitch black. And darkness. It's headache, yeah. Gotta be careful. Myself to the light. Oh, what the hell? See that? Oh, it's just got light. Okay, I'm leaking. Faded. Light. Let's do the windows. Lantern. Nice. Okay. Oh, we're shaking. Before I proceed anymore, I think I'm gonna go back to that room. Because now I have a lantern and can light it up. So I can actually see what I'm doing. In the... Oh god. Shit. From south.
Of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Oh, that's spoopy. Oil. Security. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly check that room. I mean the lantern. And lining up with the lights in there. And then turn off the lantern. Too hard, oh god, it's too late now, I guess. Well, ja. Entrance hall. Okay. Doesn't look like I need a lantern for this.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay. No way, what the hell is this? Interact with. Bookshelves. Shelves, not shelves. There's maggots, or what are they? Guessing this one might be. Oh no, much worse. It would be fun if you said it would budge, but no, that's much. Oh, that's so much worse. No. Keep moving. Too dark for my test.
No! Get away from me!
Okay. Slight headache still. But hallucinations are already starting, eh? Probably turn off lantern when I go for this door. Depends on light level.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we managed to get a horrifying shadow creature of pure nightmares into being enough into hating us enough to actively hunt us. This creature truly is, from my knowledge, Daniels as well. Oh boy, that's dark. Can I pull away the curtains? Oh no, lantern. Light up. This. anything useful in here? No, doesn't seem to. Oh. What do we have here? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, tinderbox. And nothing. Page.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Boxes? No. Nope. And that's a no. Let's watch. What's going on here? Let's use this room. I'm running out of matches. That cover was way more spooky in the darkness and the light. Okay. I should probably see the reason why not to run. Just one. Right in the nick of time. Again.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Quickly. Should not waste oil.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Caving. Oh no, that's the shaking. 22. Oh.
have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Ooh, oil. Okay, okay. Yes, no. Okay, that's not a central plot thing. The wine cellar. Nothing important. History. Where's this? Are those? Definitely something there. Because I think that has to do with this area. Yeah, no, I heard the sound of some creature and, well, I saw something move. Jesus, what the hell? Oh, Jesus! Good. Oh no, it's getting worse. I guess that's... Is this the wine cellar? Wait, can I burn it with the lantern? 'Cause it is might be flammable. Nope. Sort of going to shoe blocks the path. Finally, can it be dissolved? Ooh, I need chemicals. Ooh, perhaps wine, alcohol. Where's this? Laboratory. Let's check that out. Stone, ceiling, and suddenly shift and settled. Oh boy. Sandbox. It's down here. Oh, that is.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
See. See. Nope, and haha. And for you, my love, I will tend to be able to go on when I self doing terrible things. I take comfort in you, as long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together. I know I am better than others. The others, I weep for them, and they lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Oh boy, that's God. Something like ingredients. Laboratory. Laboratory wine cellar. Some sort of organic tasting.
Is anyone there?
Voices. Dunes were like waves and sluggish sea while the cavern moved the land appeared motionless, but in camp the hills moved. Vad hände? Wait a second. I'll be right back. Kan inte Erik göra det? Jag gör det varenda gång. Och jag redan... Ja, men kan inte Erik göra det? Erik. Och det blir Erik då. Erik. Nej, de spillde allt jävla grus på en jävla periodistik. De skulle säga till dig att du ska handla med. Sorry for the interruption, or wait, or whatever. Yeah, I need to go to the store and buy a thing, so I'll be back, I guess. Quit. Yeah, this game is already just creepy. Seriously, it is creepy. There we go. It's creepy. It's not fully scary, but damn, this now creepy. Damn, it's not creepy at all. Heck, well, I need to go, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know, leave a like. If you really follow me for some ungodly reason, and keep up to date with my videos for some unknowable reason, then all you need to do is press the subscribe button and ring the bell. Because, you know, YouTube can't just have subscription mean we want. Okay, notification. Okay, I fired off. You don't want notifications of everything, but yeah, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you later.